Hey Wellness fam, how you guys doing today? I don't know what day you're watching this, but we just had a whole bunch of snow, so I figured great time to record, why not? And today, this is gonna be for those who work from home, sit at a computer desk a lot, or just if your posture looks something like this. It's more of us than you think, so if that's you, stay tuned. You can like, subscribe, or whatever else they say. But before we get started, I want to know, how are you feeling today? Are you feeling excited? Are you feeling peaceful? Are you feeling rested? Hoping you're feeling rested. Or are you feeling a little sad, a little anxious? However you're feeling right now, I'm just glad you showed up for yourself. And so I want us to do some breathing together before we get started. So I'm gonna have you guys close your eyes with me, and then you're gonna breathe in for 5 seconds. Breathing in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath for 3, 2, 1, and let it all out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so there's going to be top 3 muscles we're going to be looking at if you're working from home. They're going to be the suboccipitals, for so those who can't see, it's these muscles here, so right under your skull. We're going to look at your traps. So if you tend to shrug up or you have tense shoulders, this will be for you. And then we're going to look at your pecs. So first, your suboccipitals. So the reason this happens is if you're sitting and then you round your shoulders, you might tilt your head up just to look at your computer screen. Because if you go from here and you're tired, that's just kind of how our necks move. The thing is this gets really tight here. Sometimes it even leads to headaches. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna take your lacrosse ball and you're just going to put this here. I'm gonna show you how to do it on the floor, and then I'll show you how to do the pecs on the floor, but I'll show you how to do all 3 against the wall. So you're gonna put this under your head, and sometimes people can just leave it here. Keep in mind your spine's down the middle. You want the ball to the left or to the right, but not on the spine. And if you want a bit more pressure, you can give yourself a chin tuck and push into it. Take a couple breaths here. And if you notice it slipping and sliding out, just use your other hand to just kind of hold it in place. One more breath. Okay. Now you know if we did on one side, we're gonna do the other. So just move this to the opposite side of where you started. And we're gonna breathe here for a bit. Notice if one side's a bit tighter than the other. Do you feel anything radiating up to your head, moving down your neck? There's no judgment, we're just making note. One more time. Okay, so that was able to release your suboccipitals. Next, we're gonna skip the trap for a second and go straight to the pecs, mainly because we're on the floor with these. So, if you don't know where your pecs are, I'm gonna have you take your hand, do like a pincher grip, lift the arm up, and kind of go in. Your thumb should be on the outside, and this should be on the inside of the armpit. Not all the way in the armpit, just on the front edge. And if you pinch, you're like, ow, that's your pecs. So sometimes people, especially if you have like enough grip strength or your fingers aren't too tired or have too much discomfort, you can use your fingers to push. I don't even move around that much with this. Once I find it, I just hold it and then I breathe. So try that with me. You're gonna breathe in. One more time. Okay, release your grip. We want to compare to the other side, so we'll do the same thing. So you're gonna do a little pincer grip, grab in. Remember the front part of the armpit, we're not reaching in the back, front part. I'm gonna move my legs just to keep things even. And you're gonna move up and down until you find a tight spot. Once you do, I'm gonna have you push on it, and we're gonna hold it there, and you're gonna breathe in. Now say your fingers, say they're a little weaker, or this is just tiring for them, or you have some joint pain, that's where the handy dandy lacrosse ball comes in. So you can do it on the ground. All you would do is you would find some space here, and depending on the tissues you have in the front of your chest, you'll see what works best for you. You can lay down. There we go. You can lay down onto it, kind of on your side and roll forward, or if you'd like, you can lay all the way down. But remember, we all have different tissues in the front of our bodies. So if you have a lot more tissue there, like breast tissue mainly, you might not find this as comfortable, and that's okay. We're gonna try it on the wall as well. But if this is you, I'm gonna have you just rest here and breathe. One more time. Okay, on to the other side. So for me, my right side's a bit tighter, and that's okay. We're gonna breathe here for a couple of breaths. Okay, awesome. So now we can do this standing up, and we can do this against a wall. So I'm just gonna move some stuff around, and we'll be right back.